Sarah, what an incredible match that you just had. Why don't you talk us through a little bit about what was going through your head, your mindset?
You know, I just wanted to make sure I'm getting where I want to be, stuff I've been working on at practice, kind of putting that in play with the opponent in front of me and not just like forcing things, but actually what wrestling brings to the mat and allowing that. So yeah, I found a lot of different ways to score and I feel good about that.
Well, you looked good out there. Why don't you tell us a little bit about the training process here at Spooky Nook and the week that you spent here?
It's been so freaking great here. Oh my gosh. No lie, sometimes these camps can be like really stressful and you're out of your normal environment and you know, just it can be really hard. And like coming somewhere like this, great people, everyone's been so nice, so hospitable, taking care of us. Food's been amazing. Obviously amenities are great, so it's just been so much fun. It's been a really awesome week of training. No complaints.
Well, Sarah, you look like you're having a lot of fun, and I just want to wish you the best of luck in Paris 2024 Olympics. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, folks, here with Jax Forrest. Jax, what an incredible match at such a young age. Why don't talk us through what was going through your mind during that match?
I mean, it's the same as every other match. I mean, I'm just going out there to wrestle and have fun and just score as many points as possible that I can.
Tell us a little bit about what this week has been like training here at the Spooky Nook facility. It's
awesome. I mean, it's a little over 2 hours away, and I get to be here and, you know, stay at the hotel, and it's amazing to have like such great opportunities so close to me where I don't have to get on a plane to fly to Colorado or do that. I can just take a drive here, stay at the hotel, and get some of the best training in my life.
Well, Jax, I think we're all looking forward to seeing you out in Paris 2024. One last question. This is simulation, so you got to be able to deal with curveballs. What's your favorite food?
Ice cream, always. I mean, I know it's not normal for a wrestler, but ice cream is my go-to whenever I can. It's the best.
Ice cream that cannot help with weight cutting. But Jax, best of luck to you. Thank you so much, and look forward to talking to you again soon.
Thank you so much.
Hey, man, that was great. Kayla Miracle, incredible match. Talk us through what was going through your head out there.
Well, in our real life, my real life, we did a simulation, so it was a speed match. So every situation was different. So it was much harder than just 6 minutes of, you know, wrestling one situation, slowly building your points, building your lead. This was maybe I pin her in that 30-second go right before, and now we're in a 20-second go, and I'm down by 4, and I have to score. So it was tough. It was a battle. All 3 matches were battles, and putting myself in those real situations made me push myself even harder than you do in a regular match. So very tough, but definitely rewarding.
You talk about the training process. Tell us a little bit about what this week has been like here at Spooky Nook.
Dude, Spooky Nook is no joke. This place is awesome. I mean, the wrestling, we've had so much room. We've had 8 mats, so the men and women can train at the same time. We're not fighting over times and who gets the late time, who has to wake up early, you know, things like that. We've got some like cornhole, spike ball, trash can pong over there, like to hang out, play games. Then you have like great like strength and conditioning facility, everything that I need right there. And then you also have rock climbing, you have pickleball courts, you have basketball courts, you have, what was the other thing? The arcade. So we're like training hard and we have everything we need, but we're also having a really good time and building some good team camaraderie to get going for this summer.
Sounds like everything you could ever need and imagine here at Spooky Nook. I just want to wish you the absolute best of luck coming up here in Paris 2024, and thank you for coming by.
Thank you so much. Excited.
All ready?
Yes.
All right. Here with Amit Elor. Amit, that was a tough-fought match, yet you were able to maintain your composure and come through with the victory. Why don't you talk to us a little bit about what was going through your head during that match?
Yeah, I had a very strong opponent. She's known to be very explosive and has very good position. There was a difference in body types. She is like a little bit shorter than me and kind of stocky. And so I feel like that's always a challenge to adapt to people with different body types. But I do have a lot of international girls that I will wrestle that are more like, you know, really buff, short and stocky. So I think it was really good for me to get that match in there. It was one of those matches that you kind of need to be patient and gain control and ease your way into your points. So that's kind of what it felt like, just being patient.
Certainly looked like good preparation for the Olympics. Now, tell us a little bit about what this week has been like training at Spooky Nook.
Oh my gosh, this week has been wonderful. Spooky Nook, is that how you say it? Is one of the coolest training facilities I've ever visited. I read about it online, but I really didn't expect it to be this huge and this cool as it is in person. Told my friends that it's kind of like the size of 5 Costco's. Like, it's huge. And even though we don't have any sunlight in here, I would honestly not want to leave. I would just want to be here all day training. So I think it's really cool that we get to be here, and really thankful for it.
Well, Amit, it's been a pleasure, and we wish you the best of luck in Paris 2024, and let's go represent America. Thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have Dom Parrish here. Dom, what a match. Why don't you talk us through a little bit what was happening in that match?
I mean, I feel like I'm an offensive wrestler, so I'm looking for shots and looking to move in, and sometimes if you're not crisp on your finishes, you're going to get whipped over, and that's what happened. And I was telling my coaches, I was like, that's the worst feeling when you get taken down on your own shots. But it's a good learning experience. That's why we're here. If I went up there and wrestled a perfect match, that would be awesome. But I'm like, now I'm going to get to go home and work on shot finishes, which sucks. But it won't suck if I finish all my shots at the Olympics.
Absolutely. Tell us a little bit about what your mindset is going into this next match.
Well, shot finishes, number one. But I think, just talking with my coaches and I know it. It's trusting myself, trusting my offense, putting myself in these opportunities to score, even if it exposes me. And that's what this simulation is about. It's getting in there, getting competitions. I knew I would have stuff to work on, and I mean, Alex is no slouch. She's good, so I appreciate her coming out and putting her best foot forward, and that's all you can ask from your partners.
That's what it's all about. I just want to ask you, tell us a little bit about the training experience here at this week at Spooky Nook.
Yeah, so it's a really fun group. All the girls, there's some U23 girls here, all the old girls, but 2 of the Olympians are 20 years old. So, but a lot of these women, I've known for 8 years, and we see each other at camp, and it's a good time. We just get to, hang out, and again, we're artists out there trying to perfect our combat art, even though sometimes it doesn't feel like art, but a sweaty art.
No, that's what it's all about. Dom, I want to wish you the best of luck in Paris this year, 2024, and thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, thank you.
Kennedy Blades, wow, what a match. The 20-year-old phenom here. Talk us through what was going through your head out there.
Honestly, I was just staying calm and collective and just remembering that no matter what happens, whether I'm down or up, I can win the match regardless. So I just kept pushing, and I came on top. So,
20 years old, do you experience nerves at all?
Not really. More excitement. Of course, I do have a little bit of nerves. I think that's healthy. But nothing crazy. I've been doing this my whole life, so I'm just pretty used to it.
Now tell us a little bit about what this week has been like training here at Spooky Nook.
It's been great. We have the best athletes, most of them best in the world, and amazing coaches. And I think it's just amazing to be in a room so elite and just we're all training as Team USA. And I think that's just super important for us to be around each other, because then we can push each other to the max and try to bring home gold.
Absolutely, folks. Kennedy, I want to wish you the best of luck in Paris this year, 2024 Olympics, and you're out of breath. Go get a drink of water. You've been great. Thank you. Here with Kayla Miracle here, folks. Kayla, that match did not go as expected. Tell us why.
Well, typically you don't have your coach in the middle changing the score every 30, 20, 10 seconds, so it was not as expected.
It is a simulation.
It is a simulation.
Was it an effective simulation? Do you feel more prepared?
100%. I think this speed training, especially, I have the ranking event coming up, so we're getting ready for a competition. I just feel really good. I'm pushing myself every single go. I'm putting myself in those situations, whether I'm up by 1 or down by 3. I'm going for the points, or I'm figuring out a way. There are times where he's you're up by 1, but you have 2 cautions. Okay, you can't be running. You got to be really smart about how you're playing the match. And so putting myself in those situations really, I think makes me push harder because I want to win every single go.
Kayla, I could listen to you just talk through the mental aspect of wrestling all day. And folks, go watch my interview with you because that was very enjoyable to hear you just talk about just kind of the mental part of wrestling. So are you mentally, I mean, from the interview, I'm convinced that you are mentally at your strongest right now going into Paris. Would you agree?
100%. I think having the last quad to, they always say like minor setback for a major comeback type of thing. I've reached not the top of the podium, but I've reached the podium at the World Championships, and I've learned every single step. I've faced the biggest heartbreak of losing first round at the Olympics, and then I battled back through injury, through training issues, through coach issues, and like it's a grind every single day, but I think I'm getting better, like not just a better wrestler and a better athlete, but just a better person, and the way I perceive things is much different thanks to the hardships that I've gone through.
Kayla Miracle, folks. Go watch her in Paris 2024. I'm convinced. Representing America. Thank you so much.